Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge isupport nothando nesikhombise lona lingaphezulu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla.
Njengoba kukhona i-ad hoc committee kanye nemadlanga commission zikhona ngoba ngomhla ka-6 kuJulayi 2025 uLieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi owu-Provincial Commissioner waKwaZulu Natal waba ne-media briefing lapha asivezela khona ukuthi i-criminal justice system yethu ayikho sesimeni esekahle ngoba i-infiltrated and i-controlwa i-drug syndicate or drug cartel. Lokho kwaholela ekuthenini uPresident Ramaphosa amemezela ukuthi kuzoba khona i-Judicial Commission of Inquiry ezobe iholwa uJustice Madlanga. EParliament i-EFF yapropose ukuthi ngcono kube khona i-ad hoc committee sisebenze kanye ngoba singafuni ukubona umlando uziphinda. Siyakhumbula ukuthi kwaba khona iZondo Commission. Emveni kweZondo Commission aphuma ama-recommendations kodwa kunokuthi sibone labantu abasolekayo bebizwa lapha be-prosecute kubonakala ukuthi kiwaphi akwenzeki. Kunalokho isetshenziswa as ithuluzi lokulwa nabantu abathize ngokwezepolitiki. Umuke waphambana noPresident Ramaphosa kanti uyazazi ukuthi uyathinteka kwiZondo Commission report bazokuvusela amacala. Kukhona abantu abanjengoGwede Mantashe ababalwa nabo kodwa ngeke aze avuka amacala kubo ngoba basondelene noPresident Ramaphosa. So i-report le isisetshenziswa ngaleso sigaba sokulwa izimpi zezepolitiki. Yingakho-ke bathi akube khona i-ad hoc committee ukuze ama-findings nama-recommendations azobhalwa uJustice Madlanga. uPresident mayidecide ungawa-implement kodwa i-ad hoc committee izokwazi yona ukuthi leya i-report iseParliament kubonakala ukuthi kwenziwa njani. Bazokwazi futhi ukufaka i-pressure ukuthi kube khona okwenzakalayo. Mhla ka-17 kuDisemba 2025 beku-first 3 months kanti uma isungulwa i-commission wathi uPresident uRamaphosa our Lord and Savior kufanele in 3 months bamnikeze i-interim report na 6 months bamnikeze i-interim report. Ngakho-ke basigcinile leso sethembiso ngoba ngomhla ka-17 bamnikile i-interim report. Kodwa-ke okhulumela i-presidency uVincent Magwenya usazisile ukuthi leyo report ngeke izibe public, izogcinwa nje iyimfihlo. Sikhulumile-ke ngalokho sazibuka nezathu futhi ukuthi kungani ekwenza lokho. Njengoba uGeneral Mkhwanazi ubekhuluma nomphakathi nabezindaba kuzoqala i-festive, bambuzile mayelana nokuthi uyizwa kanjani le ndaba le ye-report ngokubuka kwakhe so far since ikhona i-commission, izinto ihamba kanjani. Okwesithathu nangu Witness D ofike wafakaza lapha kuMadlanga Commission. Emveni kwalapho emva kwamaviki wadutshulwa. So uthini ngadaba lama-witness? Sizocaphuna lokho kodwa ngithe ngaphambi singene lapho kunento enziwa ngapha eNquthu. eNquthu uma nje insizwa ingaganiwe kune-tax ayibhadalayo for ukuthi nje ayiganiwe. Wakufika nje ku-18 wadlula ungaganiwe kune-tax oyibhadalayo. Sithi sizuloku ibambele umniniyo. Uma wena ungenayo imali umzali wakho uzokukhokhela ngoba bagqugqumezela ukuthi abantu abaganwe. Ngicela ubone la.
Thamsanqa Zwane is a 31-year-old single man from Vulamehlo village in Nquthu. He is unemployed and relies on his mother to pay his annual bachelor tax bill. All those over 18 in the area are served with letters of home ownership and have to pay this tax.
Yebo kuyenzeka njengami nje mina ngoba ngiganiwe nginayo umuntu engithandana naye engihlala naye la nginayo leyo ncwadi leyo. Siyawukhokha njalo ngenyanga u50 rand.
This has caused outrage in the area. Some parents say paying their unemployed son's annual tax bill is a financial burden.
Nganginabafana bathathu bayathela kulezi incwadi engaganiwe ikhona ekhaya. Ngamthelela omdala wayengaganiwe wanencwadi yakhe ngaphinda ngafuna waba no-18 wesibili ngamfunela incwadi waphinde wesithathu wokugcina engisele naye wano-18 akaganiwa kanjani hleli nje ekhaya nomsebenzi egoli la ikhona akawutholi.
Others have labeled this as oppression and exploitation of poor rural people.
Into eyenzekalayo lokho inkosi yakwazi lokho kusemthethweni lokuthi uma ngabe usese umntwana umfana osu over age sekufanele benencwadi yomuzi nawe nobaba wakho nabe nencwadi yomuzi into esemthethweni kule ndawo sakhe kuyo abafana bangaganiwe.
The local inkosi disputes the existence of the so-called annual bachelor tax.
Ungabaqeda nini abantu abangaganiwe uthi abathela intela lena yesizwe u50 rand ukhokhwa ngonyaka okho noma ubanje ekhaya ukuthi kuganiwe awuganiwe akukho kubalula lapho intela nje yesizwe.
Ngobese says the tax is used to foot his nation's bill. He labeled Nkosi a disgruntled newcomer to the area who is dividing the community.
Bese ke manje abantu bekhaliswa u50 rand ngonyaka. Lo 50 rand ke futhi ke nongondli kwaNgobese. Kwenza idingo zenkantolo. Kunengane esebenzayo lana nabaklinayo. Bahola la abaholi kunini. Bahola kuyo lokuza lentela yesizwe. Ngonyaka 50 rand. Ukhalimntu ka 50 rand laba abakhokha le mali ke ngaka ke mfutho.
Provincial Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs officials met with Nkosi Ngobese and his council on Tuesday to discuss the matter. It's expected to announce the outcome of the meeting soon.
Kodwa ngiqaphela kuyo yonke lento ekhulunywa la inkosi ayinalwazi nokuthi impohlo zine tax ezikhokha la 50 rand ngenyanga ngoba yena ukhuluma le kuthiwa ikhokhwa isizwe umuzi nomuzi khipha 50 rand ukuze cover indleko zesizwe nabantu abasebenza khona bekwazi ukuholelwa angazi ukuthi bayihlela kanjani kodwa ukhuluma yena ngaleyo le okukhulunywa ngayo impohlo akayazi lokho ke kukhombisa ukuthi induna zisithathele zona isinqumo ngale kokuxhumana naye njengenkosi ngoba beququzela abantu ukuthi abagani ayikwazi ukuvela indoda engakaya ithi ayinankosikazi futhi ayinantombi kanjani ngoba phela kufuneka abe nayo ke intombi angabi nankosikazi ke mhlawumbe ngoba kuthiwa akasebenzi kodwa abe nayo ke intombi kodwa ngiyasho nje phela angana intombi lesikhashana ngoba amantombazana afuna imali and ukujola nakho kufuna imali phandle ukuthi amantombazana afuna imali ukujola nje kufuna imali angifuni ngena kulezo zinto lezo kodwa ngithi angidlule kule video ngiyafisa futhi ukudlula odabeni esike sakhuluma ngalo ngeviki eliphelile loka Dr. Mgcini Ntshwako othe ngcono akhulume nama tenant asuku Herman Mashaba okhuluma nabezindaba athi no angeke nje uvele you can negotiate with criminals usho njalo uHerman Mashaba nabanye abantu kade bekhomenta la bethi ya ama-Nigeria laba abahlala lapha yana bebala nje into eziningi ngoba belawulwa imiswa so ingakho ngithi asidlule kulalo lutaba.
Sifuna ukwazi ukuthi wena tata njengoba uze apha nje uza ngaphandle kokhansela ukhansela masizama ukuthetha naye ukhansela ekho ukhansela ngathi akazi ithini le data
ngitshela umama very simple mina umsebenzi wami yabo ukhansela la le legislature yes Sanonibuza ngomuntu engingamaziyo. Mina ndenza umsebenzi wami as loni i-public safety. Yeva ma? Yabona? Mina ndize apha kodwa exactly. So mina njengoba ndizomamela uba uyabona ma so mina ndingena everywhere. Any building ngiyangena pha. Any building.
Ngikuqaphelile lokho ukuthi abantu base South Africa bayadinga ukufundiswa ukuthi umsebenzi wekhansela yini lihamba lifikephi, umsebenzi wemeya yini ihamba ifikephi, umsebenzi ka-MMC waka health public safety nanke lento uhamba ufikephi, ngoba sinawo phela ama department yakwa health esuka ibhekelele i-South Africa yonke. Kufanele sike sifundisane ngale zinto masithola isikhathi. Ifana nje namalungu omphakathi. Kufanele sike siwafundise ukuthi umsebenzi wamaphoyisa uqala la ufike la, ngoba sengike ngizwa abantu bethi kuyafana, igebengu uyazibophisa, amaphoyisa ayazikhipha, kanti ukushoda kolwazi ukuthi amaphoyisa, yebo ngiyavuma amaphoyisa ayithatha ibribe, ayakwazi ukudla ama-case, kodwa amaphoyisa kuyenzeka ambophe umuntu, afike umuntu akhishwe inkantolo, imkhiphe nje inkantolo.
Ngiyasonela nibafanise nalo bhilidi bahlala kulo, asikho njalo. Nami indleko siyafuna uzibhatala, but maseminyangweni sihambe betshila unkululeko, siyavaleka. And indaba yenkosi nawe ndikuvela ukhuluma kumide uthi kuthatha ubanjwa abantu bakoGauteng bazongena la abantu, akho nto inkunzi. Inkunzi isithi abayilwayo kusuka abantu bezinye indawo babuye bazoqhekeza imoto benzeni la, sibaxoshe lobana ngoba sifuni ku-12 billion kuba siyayazi abantu abathanda njani sosolwa begxekwa. Ukuthi abekho right bathini sihijekile njengoba into esihambe ezindawo bekuthiwa sihijekile, ukuthi singahijekanga sifuna ulungelwa nathi. Kodwa ukhona umbane la wazokhatha kwathiwa kune-court order, sayihambela loo nto la kwathi asingoma-owner ali-flat, akumelanga sizihambele loo nto, kuthiwa masibuye sohlala phansi. Kwathiwa masibhatale imali ezinkulu kakhulu, uyabona, kwathiwa masibhatale imali eqolotshwe leli flat esingazi uba ngamamiliyoni amangaphi, uyabo. So njengoba ubuvelenga nale nto uba mhlawumbe ungaveza umuntu ozolungisela iflat, sesivuyaza loo nto loba ingathi loo nto leyo ungaqhubeka uyenze, usilungisele iflat, ukubhatele irent, loo mali siyikhona uyibhatala. Ngoba nyanga umhlale bethile wathi abantu abalapha imostaba abasebenzi bayahereza ipark station, baphusha inqola, benza yonke loo nto. Abanye basebenza lama-piece job o-3 months no-2 months, yabona loo nto. So mhlawumbe bazobuye urenovate ukuthi abantu babhatele u-5.5 ubanibana, ngeke bakhona abantu. Ushilo ngaloo ndlela boba bayaxoshwa abantu abahlala la, and nabantu abadala bakhona ukudala behlala la, uyabo. And thina okuqaleni ngesikhathi ubuzile esicimba mhlawumbe uzoma usiza ufone desiqa sihlangane, because singabahlali kasiqa sihlangane. Mhlawumbe abanye abantu bebengayazi, labanye abantu abanamafoni, abanye abanani, kasikwazi ukuhlala phansi sibachazele babuke wafika la wathi, yabo. So ingako abanye abantu abazokwazi ukuphawula ngalo, noba uyothuka bese ufika besingekafaki i-meeting, besingekathini, asiyazi uba abaye bacingani. Mhlawumbe nje ndikhuluma nawe nje uzothi omnye okay udayise iflat okanye u-10, yabona ntele, mhlawumbe mandikhutshwe mntana manento egama endilithethile sikhutshwe la kuthi awubantu
Uzoyichaza uDr. Mgcinintshwakho le part eshiwelo ukuthi kunemali bona abangayi-afforda, kunemali abangeke bayi-afford, uzobe uyayichaze leyo part, asidlulele phambili.
And then alternative accommodation is not on the cards for now. Kuthiwa mhlawumbe izawuba khona andiyazi baningi. By the time mhlawumbe iba khona after 3 to 4 years from now, i-buildings emnyama ezasigansolo sezingena ngaphakathi, abantu babona sebengena ngaphakathi bembambelelani ngentambo, bathi bhatalani irent somewhere banike ama-account, yabo. So those are the people I define as hijackers, those ones who come at night and give you the account to pay, and then if you are short mhlawumbe if uthiwa awubhatali you'll be short, yabo. Those ones ngabo esibafunayo, because akhona amajita who go out at night banike i-bank accounts room by room, athi room bhatala i-1,000 i-protection fee, kwi-room ne-room laphaya. Ngaba manje amapolisa are looking for them, yabo. Nina pha lihleli yena kuthiwa yi-hijacked building, yabona, hijackiwe ke leyo, hijack, because ngoku anibhatali, yabona, anibhatali to the owner, anibhatali to i-trust yenu to pay the city, nibhatala to an account, then it's called an hijacked building leyo, yabona. So nina ndiyanibona uba nisafuna ubhatala, ngifuna ulungisa le asazohlela selo yabo nifuna ibe right building yabo so yanditsho ndithi thina siyisinda ke
Kufanele sikubeke lokho ukuthi uma kuthiwa i-building hijackiwe isuke ingahijackwanga yiwo wonke umuntu ohlala kuleyo building. Kufanele sikubeke lokho ngoba kukhona abantu abangazi ababuka nje endabeni. Uma kuthiwa nje le building ihijackiwe isuke ingahijackiwe yibo bonke bakhona laba mhlawumbe basuke beyi-group aba-hijack i-building yonke bese ama-tenant bawaphoqa ukuthi arente kubo. Ngokudlule sikhulumile ukuthi bayakwazi ukuba bakhanda nje into enjenge-union kuthiwa no i-rent asiyibhadali ngoba kuno-1 no-2 no-3 no-4 bese imali iza kubo. Ila kungena khona ama-NGO lawa a-ownwa yibo futhi abanye abasebenzela uhulumeni ukuze akwazi ukuthi abheke isimo uma sekune-court order noma sekune-eviction letter bakwazi ukuthi bathathe umnikazi we-building noma i-City of Joburg bayise enkantolo bekwazi ukukhokha ngoba indlela abaphila ngayo futhi banayo imali angithi bayikoleka every month la bahlabe nogesi bahlabe ngisho amanzi bangawakhokhi lawo ma-services. Ekugcineni kosuku kublemeke ngisho abantu abarentayo bona every month kuthi nje ngoba barenta endaweni wrong.
Do you really think that you're going to be able to create a safer city? Because there are many problems. I know this isn't a hijack building, but there are many hijack buildings.
Yes.
And there's criticism that this is just a show and tell.
Sure.
And there's nothing really that's going to change from this.
You know, this thing, if you remember when I was deployed, one of the things that from the economic freedom fighters was that deal with the inner city, deal with the bad building that was there. Hence, we've launched and Noma Kanjani Manje Namhlanje. We went and visited Vanin Court and we elevated that kind of a discussion up, very, very up, to a point where the city, I can tell you now, the city has got what is called a bad building strategy. I'm going to send it to you guys. They supported me past two or three councils ago, but there was some small thing that they actually had to change there and there. And I know that this administration, when we took Remington building has been reclaimed, Moth building that was Mashaba has been claiming that he was going to reclaim. We've claimed it already, Moth building, and then but now we had to wait for a demolition order for Venin Court because the people of Venin Court were going to put them in the alternative accommodation, even this customer. So that building strategy is talking into that. It's talking to take those buildings. We're going to go out and find entrepreneurs out there who are going to be able to invest and then turn them into this student accommodation or low-cost housing. Yeah, but I can tell you now, the city can be cleaned. This building can be reclaimed. I know that even in the city, the national, they're coming on board in terms of giving us funding for alternative accommodation. So once we can get alternative accommodation, we're good to go because most of the building that we're having, these buildings, they've got eviction orders, but the problem is alternative accommodation. Funders are there. There's a lot of them. They are ready to take this building, convert them into this low-cost housing. But now we are trying something different because in this building, you've got people who are working. For example, Casamia. Casamia has got people who are earning anything from 40,000 up until 6,000, by the way. They've done that analysis. So even in this building, there are people who are working, there are those who are not working. So we must approach them on a case-by-case basis. Those who can afford, why can't we renovate it? We are able to get rent from those individuals and pay the city. But now the trick will be to say, we are the city, a public, it's a private building. Now, because for you to be able to pay the city, you must be the owner of the building. So one mechanism is to expropriate the whole building to be owned by the city, then you can do that. So I asked the CM, while we cannot find the owner, we're not expropriation yet, we're going to take a bit of time. What facilities, what way can we use so that the people who are there were able to really collect the rent, were able to pay the rates and all of that. So I'm navigating through it. Some other owners, it was easy because they were there, we could find them, then we were able to resort it out. But this one we cannot find. But I can tell you it can be found. But another thing is that you must do what is called a block by block. Block by block.
You must do it, not me.
Yeah.
Cabanga ukuthi incazelo yakhe ibe clear. Nakulabo ade bekhomenta la bebhala into eziningi bathi no lana uya campaign. A campaign wala kukhulunywa ngempilo zabantu la. Ukuthi umthetho uthi abantu mazobakhipha endaweni ufuna babe ne-alternative accommodation noma kuthiwa bakhipha ngenhloso yokulungisa yokurenovate. Kodwa iphuzu alivezayo nelibalulekile ukuthi abantu abahlala kulama buildings abefani. Bakhona abasebenzayo abangayi-afforda noma kuthiwa khokhwa lo 5,000 per month bangayi-afforda. Ngoba ukuhlala kube edrobheni kuyabasiza in terms ukuthi bakwazi ukutravela kalula bafike emsebenzini yonke lonto leyo. Bangakwazi uku-afford. Kodwa bakhona abantu abaphusha amatroli abangayi-afford. Mhlambe kulo muntu hijack i-building uma ngabe hijackiwe bakhokha 1.2 2,000 mhlambe leyo bayayikhona. Sekufuneka manje kubhekakala ukuthi bangaka abasebenzayo. Uma li-renovatwa iluphi uhlelo oluzokwenziwa ukuze laba abangasebenzi kodwa abaherezayo nabo bakwazi ukuthi babe nendawo yokuhlala. Noma phela bengeke besahlala on the same building ngoba izobe seyirenovate seyilungisiwe. Yizinto lezi esidinga ukuthi kuxoxwe, kukhulunywe, kubonakala ukuthi eze resolve kanjani. Ngithe uma ngikhuluma ngathi uHerman Mashaba bekufuneka yena axhumane nalabo abaphethe ngoba uyabazi. Unama member e-Action SA in council. Bekufuneka axhumane nabo. Athi nenzani yini eningayenza mina nawo wami umbono kuboniswana kunokuthi usuke la yokhuluma kwemedia. No, you can't negotiate with criminals, but kukhulunywa nama-tenant ngokwehlukana kwawo and awukwazi ukugroupa ama-tenant wonke wafaka endaweni eyi-one. Ungazowenza elikhulu iphutha lapho ngoba njengoba kucaca la ukuthi bakhona abantu abanga-afford ukubhadala bayasebenza. Bakhona abantu angeke baze ba-afford kodwa bonke labantu badinga indawo yokuhlala. Iluphi uhlelo esekufuna manje lenziwe elizo-accommodate bonke labantu ukuthi okay nina ngoba ngeke ni-afford le kodwa ningayi-afforda le. Ama-options lawa afuneka abhekwe kuzwe nama-solutions. Ngizodlulela manje odabeni lika-General Mkhwanazi kodwa nje bengibone kubalulekile futhi ngingeke ngikhona ukwenza enye ivideo. Ngase ngithi asilixoxe lolu daba ngoba thema sikhuluma ngabona kwi-comment section ukuthi kunabantu abahlakaniphile impela kodwa ukuhlakanipha kwabo abakusebenzisi kahle. Angeke sithi sikhuluma nganantu udaba sikhuluma ngama-illegal immigrants. Uyayazi i-department e-responsible wena uzongitshela ukuthi ya ama-foreigner kamalema no umalema kayiphethe i-Department of Home Affairs. How about umuntu ophethe i-Department of Home Affairs ongawenzi umsebenzi wakhe? Ubona yazi lo muntu uhlakanipha impela ukuthi ukuhlakanipha kwakhe akakusebenzise endaweni e-right. Kunalokho ingqondo yakhe isiyisitha sakhe ngoba ayisamtshela izinto ezi-right. Omunye sikhulume ukuthi nako la khulunywa ukuthi kunegotiate noma ya ukwazi negotiate nabantu aba-hijack i-building ubani othe kukhulunywa nabo. Uvela ubona nje uhlakanipha impela lo muntu inkinga yakhe ingqondo yakhe iyisitha sakhe. Ukhona kumuntu onalelo shwa lokuthi ingqondo yakhe ibe yisitha sakhe ibe against yena. Yenzeka akaqali nangaye. Yile ukuthi sikhuluma ngoCyril Ramaphosa our Lord and Savior. Sikhuluma ngaye nje kwenye into avela umuntu afake udaba leMadlanga Commission. Ayibo noma lwephalaphala bona no lelo daba lingeni kule nkulumo esikhuluma ngayo. Ingqondo yakhe bengingaqondi sengiyakubona manje abanye abantu ingqondo yabo iyaba yisitha kubo. Asidluleleke kulelo daba likaGeneral Mkhwanazi sizoyivala ivideo.
Recently we saw the murder of a witness, Marius van der Merwe there. I want to know, what is your reaction, or how did you react when you found out about what had taken place, even though we don't know if it was as a result of the situation?
Yeah, well, we've been engaging with the colleagues in Gauteng as when people are testifying. We then ask ourselves a question as to you hear information that talks about crime. So what case have we registered, or what inquiry do we have, to allow us to investigate? And for those that have been spoken about, we can begin a process of taking them through the justice system. When an incident like that happened, it worried me. Actually, the worry I started when the gentleman came public and he spoke about what he spoke about. And openly so. Yes, his face might not have been seen, but his voice, for those that knows that were part of that crime, they could identify who was the person talking. And it became a worry from there as to the safety of that individual. So the incident, when it happened, the minute it happened, the colleagues gave me assurance at Gauteng that they are working very hard to try and trace the people that are involved. But there are many other witnesses that came forward to come and testify. We do hope that the protection structure that has been established by the Commission will help them. But for those that have got information, we encourage them to reach out to the law enforcement so that we can be able to help them.
Lento show General Mkhwanazi kuyakhuthaza ukuthi njengamaphoyisa bazama amasu manje ukuthi lezi zinto ezikhulunywayo nale information ekhulunywayo abebeqale yabi investigation ukuze phela abantu bezokwazi ukuthi babhekane nengalo yomthetho. Izothi sifike isigaba sokuthi iyaphela iCommission, mhlawumbe khona zobe sebe prosecutiwe, abanye mhlawumbe bobe sebesenkantolo ngenxa yokuthi nje babona njengamaphoyisa abanohlelo ukuthi le information ephumayo kwiCommission ayi-investigate further kubonakala ukuthi imapha amacala amanye enzakalayo. Iyajabulisa ke lento ukizwa ukuthi akusikuthi njengoba silalele kukhuluma kwiCommission kuzophelela lapho, kodwa amaphoyisa sayidini lawo anemzamo afuna ukuyenza ukulwa nalesimo. Ngapha silindele ama-recommendations. Uyabona nje ukusebenzisana nokubambisana lokhu kuzoba kuhle uma kungaqhubeka ngalendlela okwenzeka ngayo. Asicaphune ingxenye yokugcina la khuluma khona ngereport le nikezwe uPresident Ramaphosa bese siyayivala le video.
Well, I'm happy the fact that whatever is happening in the Commission, whatever is happening in Parliament is under the camera. You, the media, are covering that. We are showing the whole country, we are showing us what's happening. And that transparency, I think it helped all of us to get to see the extent of the problem that we have. And as society in large, we'll be able to come up with solutions. And we can then be able to judge the outcome of these commissions, whether the outcome that is going to be published, we heard the President committed that the final report will be made public. So the outcome thereof will make the society comfortable about the things that they've already been listened to, that has been happening, that is part of the report and the recommendations thereof. And I'm sure public in general, they might also have their own inputs of what needs to be done to change the status quo. Because we all want a better criminal justice system in the country.
Do you feel vindicated? Speaking of judges, we know that a sitting judge of the High Court has been arrested. It's about another matter. But initially, when you had made the allegation about the judge overseeing the crime intelligence officers, some believe that you may have just been clutching at straws.
No, look, it's unfortunate because, as I said before, we're not supposed to be caught public. We're supposed to investigate and arrest and take it to court. But when those that are supposed to help us to process those that are arrested become part of the problem, it then frustrates us. It makes us powerless. Now, if the law says do it like this, but the people use the very same powers that are given to them by the legislation to decide whether to prosecute or not to prosecute, to decide whether to grant bail or not bail, to decide on the seriousness of an offense and the sentence to give to that person, we are left with a client that is not satisfied. We are the one on the ground that interacts with the client, the victim of crime. But when we talk to the colleagues and the colleagues don't see the importance of that, it pains us. So that's why we felt that we needed to come out and raise it. It really was to allow us an opportunity to be able to do that which we're supposed to do. So it's not about me personally, as I said before. Whatever I communicated was a consolidation of the feeling of the colleagues, the frustration that the men and women are going through. So I was just a mouthpiece standing on their behalf to try and communicate that to the citizens and to the leadership to do something about it. And these interventions that we've seen thus far has to some degree allowed police officers a space, have allowed our colleagues from the NPA, some of them space, and some judges, it has allowed them the space to say, let's take our decision independently. You look at the matter of the members of crime intelligence that were arrested. The members themselves that were arrested for whatever that case of the appointment of that lady, they were arrested, but they couldn't talk about the status of the case themselves. Had they spoken about it, no one was going to believe them because they are arrested. But when we started putting out to the fore, they went to court and they presented this court. You saw the outcome of the court case. The judge even said, why will the magistrate issue a court order that the state did not ask for? You ban people from entering premises of crime intelligence in the whole country. For what reason? There can only be one reason. You want to satisfy the criminal enterprise that is out there to be able to operate. So I'm happy that our action and what we are seeing happening now is allowing us to do the work. That's all what we were crying for. The outcome of the commission is not necessarily much important for us. For us, what is important is an opportunity being created now. So we've got people in custody, we have people in court, and that is what we've been crying for. So we are happy. So far, this is all what we had asked for. The outcome thereof and consequences of other people who did what, that's for the president, that is for parliament. But for us as law enforcement, we are already happy with what is happening because we are now able to hit the road running and be able to take the perpetrators to court.
Thank you very much.
Cabanga ukuthi kubantu abaningi lento show General Mkhwanazi yintsha kubo. Bayaqala ukizwa phandle ke kumuntu osebenza kule space se law enforcement, whether uyiphoyisa noma uyini umsebenza emacourt. Uyena umuntu obangayibona lento kodwa bona ngesingabo. Since kwaba khona le media briefing kuze kube namhlanje bayakwazi ukwenza umsebenzi wabo ngoba noma ubani involved entweni zobugebengu ukuphazamisa ukusebenza akasakwazi ukwenza ngokukhululeka. Okusho ukuthi lokho akushoyo kuyimphumela yale ya media briefing. Ngenxa le ya media briefing amaphoyisa seyakwazi ukwenza umsebenzi wawo manje. Even the justice system, ama-court, because the justice system sengibala konke namaphoyisa. Even manje NPA okuyi-prosecution kuza ama-court. Nawo esenza umsebenzi wawo njengoba bethi sebeyakwazi ukuthatha iy'nqumo independently. Lokho nje kukodwa kukhombisa ukuthi inkulu indaba izuzile ngenxa le ya media briefing. Inkulu. Uyabona uyasho ukuthi no i-report akanamsebenzi nale report ephume manje ukuthi ayikho public kodwa akuthandile nakuzwe kahle lokho athe upresident i-final report izodedelwa to the public. Yes siyazi kune sensitive information okungafanelanga ivele iyona information le yabazoyihlenga bayikhiphe ukuze abantu ingafiki kubo kodwa lena nje ezobithinta i-report ezobithinta udaba el-affected nomphakathi elingacompromise state security bazoyikhipha siyibona. So kuyindaba ezinhle lezi kuyajabulisa futhi ukuzwa ukuthi amaphoyisa manje seyakwazi ukwenza umsebenzi wabo ngoba nalawa corrupt noma engakiyekile ukuba corrupt kodwa akusafani nasekuqaleni. Ekuqaleni bekuyila amaphoyisa corrupt aphethe isuke ibingekho into ozoyenza wena njengomuntu nje. Kodwa emveni kwale media briefing njengoba kunalama commission even nama investigation yakhuthaza lokhu nje kusipha ithemba lokuthi eminyakeni ezayo sobe siphila kwi-South Africa ezobe ingcono in terms of safety. Siyazi ukuthi akufanelanga ibe ngcono, kufanele i-South Africa siphile kwi-South Africa ephephile. Lapha abantu bezosaba khona ukwenza ubugebengu ngoba ukwenza ubugebengu kunama consequences serious ozobhekana nawo. Kodwa nje lemizamo abayenzile siyayibonga kakhulu. Nesibindi kaba naso General Mkhwanazi ngoba wazibeka engcupheni yokuthi ngenzeka lahlekelo umsebenzi wakhe. Wazibeka engcupheni ukuthi mhlawumbe angabulawa kodwa akusho konke lokho. Wathena akanankinga ngoba sonke sizwafangela indaba. Mangabe engabulawa akanayo inkinga. Wathi futhi uma kungenzeka bamxoshe uzophuma la ajoyine the private security companies kustill kuliwe necrime ngeke ayeke. So ubekulindele kuswangalela langa ethatha isinqumo wayekulindele ukuthi uma bemxosha uzokwenza njani. Ngoba ekugcineni kosuku kufanele ubugebengu buphele. Into enhle kakhulu siyabadinga abantu abanje abazozinikela emsebenzini wabo. Futhi ngokusho kanje asisho ukuthi yena ungcono noma uholi. Asimfuni futhi thina uGeneral Mkhwanazi ongenamaphutha. Asimfuni. Thina futhi asimfuni uGeneral Mkhwanazi ongenawo ama mistakes. No sifuna yena lo onamaphutha wakhe ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi abanye abantu kwayena akekho umsulwa. Yebo siyavuma. Kodwa simfuni thina lo msulwa, sifuna lo onamaphutha wakhe. Kodwa wathi uconcern ngesafety yomphakathi. Ungcono yena still as a firearm angakwazi ukuziprotect. Mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo. Cela ukuzuphawula kwakho la ku comment section. Ngiyabonga.